we'll be doing the first date book tag.
People are strange when you're a stranger.
Hi you guys! So today we're doing a tag. Every time I do tags, it just lights my whole day. And today we're doing an original tag by Kate's Book Date, and I was tagged by her. Thank you, lady! I'm gonna link all her information down below, so please go check her out. She is absolutely hilarious. The reason why I'm doing this tag is because I have so many dating stories that it is unreal. Question 1. The awkward first date. A book where something fell off. It wasn't a bad book, but lacked that spark for you. A book that lacked the spark for me was The Glittering Court. I didn't think it was a horrible book, and there's moments where I just really enjoyed that book. But I mean, for the most part, I was like, nah. I don't know if that book actually is a standalone or not. I'm hoping it's a standalone. Like, I don't want to know any more about that world. But but yeah, it just didn't do it for me, you guys. Sorry. Question number 2. The Cheap First Date. A book that turned out less than you expected. A book that I was anticipating a lot from. I was super excited, and even the beginning of it grabbed me, but by the middle and the end, I was like, oh. And that book would have to be The Red Queen. I wanted this book to be everything. I even got it signed. I was so excited about reading this book, and I mean, it was really good in the beginning, but the middle was and then the ending was like, I probably will continue on with this book, but I expected more. What can I say? I expected more. Question number 3. Well prepared first date. Better than expected. I don't have the first book, but I have the second book, and so I'm gonna show you the back of it. But this book was really good, and I didn't have many expectations of it. I did think I was gonna be bored, I'm not gonna lie. But it was written in a way that I am in love with, and I'm committed to the characters, and I will be going further on with it, and that is The Novice. I really enjoyed it. I have book 2, so I will be going on with it. But yeah, that was really better than expected. I wasn't expecting much, but I got a lot. Question number 4. Hot but dumb. Pretty book, but not so hot on the inside. The book I chose that I thought had a beautiful cover, but just wasn't so great on the inside. I don't own it, and I'm glad I don't. And that is Of Neptune, which is a part of this series. And as you can see, I think these covers are just mesmerizing. I just think they are so beautiful. Oh, this imagery. And just so you can see what Of Neptune look like, that's this one right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just beautiful covers. Like, part of me even wants to purchase the last book just because I love the covers. I just think I love underwater beauty. But yes, I thought it absolutely gorgeous. However, I'm sorry, that last book, what happened? I will tell people all day that don't even think about it's just a duology. It's a duology. You don't even need the last book. All you need is the epilogue of the last book, and then it's complete. Don't even read that. It'll completely destroy it for you. But yes, I love these covers. Question number 5. Blind Date. A book you picked up not knowing anything about it. A book I picked up and I didn't know anything about it was Bird Box. Don't open your eyes. Oh my goodness, you guys. I haven't done a review, and I'm not gonna do it now, but it's coming soon. But you guys, this, if you haven't read it, I'm glad I didn't know anything about it. I'll tell you that. I'm really glad I didn't know anything about it. Didn't know what to expect, but yes. Get it! Okay, sorry. Just get it. Question number 6. Speed dating. A book you read super fast. I have said this a dozen times about how much I love this book, but I think when you can read 600 pages in a day, that says a lot about that book. And I would have to say Illuminae. I read this chunk of a book super fast. Now, mind you, now not every page is, you know, filled to the brim. Let's get to the back where you can really see, you know, and you know, like, come on, that's not even reading. So but what I'm saying is that, you know, this is a chunk of a book to, you know, get through, and any other day this would probably take me a little bit more than a day to read. But I was so captivated with the characters, captivated with the stories, and I think everything, I just love touching it. I just love looking at it. Oh gosh, I'm sorry that happened. I didn't have to see that. I apologize. Question number 7, The Rebound. A book you read too soon after a book hangover and it kind of ruined the book for you. Okay, now I made a video about my feelings towards this book recently, and that would be Wink, Poppy, and Midnight. And so this is my moment where I'm gonna hope that this is a redeeming factor for that book. I had read right before that book Mistborn, okay? And I was in love with Mistborn, and I was sucked into this world, and I think I developed a slight hangover because the month I read this, I only read 4 books. You guys, I read at least 8 to 13 books a month. The month I read this book, I read 4 books. One of them being this, the other one being Wink, Poppy, and Midnight, and 2 other books whom I can't remember at the moment. But I think this book was really good. It was really detailed. It was just such a well-crafted book. If you weren't on this level and I read you next, I think it just destroyed it. And I think that's really what happened. I think it got read in the wrong spot. Had I read it after like maybe a graphic novel, maybe I would have felt different. Or, you know, if I read the manga, you know, Fruit Basket, then maybe I would have felt different. But I read it after this well-crafted masterpiece, Mistborn, by Brandon Sanderson, and yeah. Wink, Poppy, and Midnight? No! Question number 8, Overly Enthusiastic Date. A book that felt like it was trying too hard. This book that I'm choosing is another book that I plan on giving y'all a real explanation about. One of my mini reviews. That would be All the Birds in the Sky. I did do a video where I was eating something hot while also trying to tell you what this book was about, and I finally got around to reading it. And you guys, this book is full of propaganda, and later on a later day I'm gonna go into more details to what I'm talking about. This tag isn't the place to do it, but it was full of so much propaganda that it was almost unreal. I felt like it was trying way too hard. Question number 8, The Perfect First Date. A book that did everything right for you. You guys, that book that just did everything for me, and I wanted to choose something that was not Illuminae, because everyone knows that I love Illuminae. And I wanted to choose something that may have also been a little bit unexpected for you. And so I am going to choose It by Stephen King. This is actually the first book. Look at this chunk of a book. This is the first book I actually read by Stephen King. This is my first time reading him this year. And you guys, this was the greatest introduction into his world. And I am actually going to go into a little bit more detail because there's some news out about this book or this story, and I can't wait to share it. Yes, everything. It was scary. It was just so good. Last question, question number 10, The Humiliating First Date. A book you are embarrassed to admit you liked, or embarrassed to be seen reading it in public for whatever reason. Yeah. The book that I'm going to choose, maybe a shock for some, probably not a shock for most of you. That is going to be Zhang Sex Chronicles Getting Buck Wild. I mean, I don't know the reason why I would ever be embarrassed to read a book with such a title. I mean, clearly There is nothing to be embarrassed about. Yeah, full-time assistant, part-time free. Yep, just turns to that. That is the end of this tag. And I've tagged a whole bunch of people, and I'm going to put all of you down below. Please, 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 please look to see if I tagged you. I think I tagged like a really good amount of people. And so I hope y'all do this tag. If you do this tag, you know, let your girl know so I can go and watch it and like it and be all up in your comments, you know. Anyway, you guys, that is it for now, and I will see y'all in the next video. As always, you guys, rock on, read on. I love y'all so much. Bye. The whole series right now, I only have the first book in my hand. If I like it, I'm going to continue on. If I don't, I'll let y'all know. And I'm going to fail at readathon because I'm not going to spend a whole month reading books I don't like.